not going to see it through the trees. And the leaves are starting to come out everywhere. And people from here on out probably won't see it at all. But the other thing that inspired me to pull the camera out is there are a lot of people doing a lot of work. Ooh, that looks like a wild onion or ramp or whatever you call it. Interesting. And there's a curb here. The trail maintainers, they do a lot of work. And they put a curb in. Now, it's for irrigation, because if you look at this side, when it rains heavy, evidently the water comes running down. You can see everything pointing this way. And they try and control when and where the water goes. I understand the basic concepts behind their hydration or management of the water. I don't understand all the little details. Like these here, maybe to slow it down there, or maybe they were just gathering them and they're coming back next week to put more down, because there's like a few caches of them. And either one would make sense. But you can see where the water ran right off here. And if that happens enough, the whole trail disappears right in that area. So, okay, I should talk since we got a nice spot. And I'll try and keep the camera that way. At least I can get it out of the roots here. Sorry, it was tangled in the trekking pole handle. Last night I went to town, went to the Sapphire Inn, which is nice. JD, the shuttle driver, who lives there, and he was square with everything. You know, what was it, $10, $15 were most of his fares. He was available, and when he wasn't, he'd give you a reasonably accurate time frame. He said, be there in an hour, and give or take 10 minutes, he's there. So he was very good. I hope to find more people like him up the trail. I've heard a couple of horror stories of people say it took 3 hours for the guy to show up. So, and I'll keep on trying focusing on things that you might find of interest. Yeah, it's a little more of a natural forest, so I'm amazed at the amount of wood and the size of the trees that come down. Although it makes complete sense when you think about it. Wow, looks like that one grafted itself onto the little one when a piece of it fell. That's incredible. And this is part of the reason why I'm so slow. I actually stop and look at things. It's not just the walking. I see a lot of people, they're walking so fast, they miss things. I just find it a little sad for them. I'm going to have to do a little bit of that, but I don't know. Anyhow, the hotel rooms. You're going to be out here a long time, so you're trying to find the cheapest places. Hostels, generally cheaper, but it's also a group home environment, and some are better than others. I was trying to get into Chicken Sunsets, but they were booked already. My error. I should have started 2 days sooner trying to book.
Good morning.
Howdy, good morning. How you doing?
Oh, we're just kicking it.
Hey. Yep, I'll see you up the trail. So, that's typical. About, I don't know, every half hour someone's going by. So you do have the illusion of being out here all by yourself in the woods. But at the end of the day, where there's good campsites or good water, you're reminded that there are 2 or 3 dozen people in the general vicinity within a couple of miles. So, if you decide to do it, I know there were people who were afraid, oh, you're going out to Aalborg by yourself, all alone. And to some extent, yes. But to some extent, it's an illusion. I mean, yes, if I fall down and have a major problem, I'm going to have to wait for someone to come along. But generally, it's not going to be that long. And I've been surprised sometimes at how late you'll be sitting at a campsite, getting shit set up, and getting your stuff set up, and there will be people coming in like just before sunset. So, and there are people who like to hike at night in the dark with a headlamp. It's basically just a flashlight strapped to your head. So, it's going up a little bit, but not bad. I can still hang on to this. And you can hear I'm not breathing excessively. Although as soon as you start to go up, it does increase a little bit. And it slowed them down too. They were moving away faster, at a faster pace on the flat. The hotel rooms, the bathroom, in every hotel room has had some type of issue with the knobs and getting them adjusted. And it's something you just have to get used to. It's not your home bathroom. At home, very nice, you know how your stuff works and what you've got there. And I really enjoy having the shower head that you can take off the wall and go ahead and point it anywhere you want and get your undercarriage, because like even at the car wash they go ahead and they have a sprayer near the end that does the bottom because all the soap collects at the bottom. Nope, not in the hotel room. I just have the old-fashioned one shower head hanging up the wall. So if you want to get your undercarriage clean, you have to do a handstand and splits and twirl. It's just a little more difficult to get that perfectly clean feeling. But it is very nice. It's better than being out here in the woods and trying to wash up, which is basically a modified sponge bath. And there's no pretty nurse doing it for you. So, oh, look at that. You can maybe see some of what I see. See, I can see enough that I can look through the trees. I don't know if you can do that on this. And that's probably near the top. We'll probably go this way and do a switchback. I don't know. I don't look at the maps that much. I'm going this way anyhow. I look at them for the water spots whenever I get water. And at the beginning and end of the day sometimes, to get a rough idea. Okay, I'm just rambling now. So if you need to, you can cut this. Oh, I promised I might tell them today. It's a Wednesday. And I meant to look before I turn the camera on. It is April 28th. It's 11:38. Or 20 minutes to 12 roughly. So, not doing bad. I feel like I've walked at least a mile, maybe two. Well, that would be normal for me. 1 mile an hour. So maybe I've done more than that. Because today, there's been a few uphills. Yes. And this has a slight upward bias. But it's pretty much flat and not bad. You only have a few rocks here and there. It's not landmine city. Alright. Bye-bye.